welcome back to your all-time favorite show, shopping channel, Go Shop. And today, we're bringing you a technological offer that will satisfy your needs. Before we move on, let me give you a clear picture. Imagine you being stuck on a mild traffic jam while on your way returning to your home or to your hometown. And you could neither stare in front as the backlight of other vehicles is very blinding. Neither you could listen to the tunes in the radio as it were playing unpleasant playlists on the tune. You feel the tension was so palpable and unbearable that you needed a way to escape. So you reach out your bag and you grab a smartphone. And then when you see the smartphone, it soothes your heart. And you're very relieved that you brought it along with you. So you started surfing the web and playing the Instagram or playing video games on your mobile phone. Yet, after that, the jam doesn't even seem bothersome at all. So this concludes the importance of mobile phones in our lives. On a study conducted by the University of Hong Kong, it states that primary mobile phone functions are very, very important for elderly users. This shows that the smartphone is very suitable and versatile for all layers of age. Note to all smartphone users out there, I'm sure you will feel a little bit disappointed or a sense of regret if you don't conduct research before purchasing your own phone, because you knew that you will be using the phone for a long time on every occasion and you're just afraid that you might make the wrong head start. So, not to fret, my friends, because we conduct research with experts and we might just find the phone ideal for you. That I have give you a head-on on today's topic. So let us move on to the scope of our bargain today. That includes problems that commonly mobile users face, solution that our product offers, and a small visualization of our product. Problems that smartphone users find very unsettling during choosing their own smartphone is frequent overheating. So sometimes this occurs in a short period of time, and somehow you might overlook these details, but seriously, truth be told, it is far worse than what you can ever imagine, and usually associates with battery with higher energy density than lithium-based cells. So sometimes a phone runs a process called a thermal runaway, and thermal runaway, it defines as a process that accelerates the smartphone's battery temperature. So let's say it has reached a certain critical point, or might as well call it a boiling point. Let's say 80 Celsius, the inner components of your smartphone will start to decompose and it will gradually start to catch fire and will soon explode. So this also associated with the problem of swollen batteries caused by excessive charging behavior. So might as well I remind you again, a bad decision turns out to be a disaster at its end.
Aside from that, the thought of having smartphone with a poor camera quality is quite unbearable. Some smartphone lack stabilizations and the picture turns into a horrific series of unnecessary side effects after a few shakes. You can already imagine going outside and taking a photo with camera and experiencing the blurring on the image produced. In some phones, you are unable to utilize your camera to full set as the phones itself limits you to such extent. You might have the camera sufficiently only for taking scenery. Not mentioning the bad performance camera during the low light, most of camera are unable to cope with the darkness, and due to that, we are rely on the light situations to capture photos. Moreover, users also had a sensitive issue with lack of good processor. It is closely linked to random access memory, which is RAM. The processor heavily functions as the brain of the device, and it uses all the inputs received and quick way to utilize it. Facts are when the processor have a low RAM, causing the system to render and lags during its operations. In other words, the phone start getting slow and not smoothly. Mostly phone with chipset budget do not have a quality on their system, which can make the phone start getting slow while playing video games or do some work in their phone.
Now that I have laid out all of the problems concerning the smartphone for most of you users out there, how can our product offer a solution towards your problems? First of all, we offer you a long-lasting battery life. As expected and foreseen, our product showed an incredible average of 11 hours and 54 minutes. That is more than what you can ever imagine. Now you can worry less and produce more, but that's not all. The latest version of the iOS 13 also gives the users to review their battery usage history. So how does this benefit you? Well, it helps you to identify if whether your charging cycles are disrupted, so you can prevent the battery lifespan from shortening. And most of all, you can keep track of the 40-80 rule, and it also helps you to identify which application drains the most out of your batteries.
Now, let's move to the next part, which is the camera system pro. Are you worried that your video will be shaking after having a lot of movements? Don't worry, we have a solution for you. With iPhone 11 Pro Max, your video will be smooth and you can record the audio video clearly even in the noisy environment. The iPhone 11 Pro Max gives you the power you need to record the 4K video with expanded dynamic range and stabilization film quality. Does not fit all in the frame? Don't worry, we have a solution for you.
You just have to zoom out and problem will be solved. The new camera with ultra wide angle lens covers up to 4 times more image. You will feel like record using a GoPro recorder with more stabilization, and now everything has its place. You can dial the number below to make a purchase of iPhone 11 Pro Max. Also, we have a solutions about quality camera that makes your picture become blurry. Smart HDR is well and smarter. The camera can also understand the specific parts of the photo, like a face or a flower, and apply separate Smart HDR improvements to those areas rather than a blanket change to the whole photo. The camera performed very well in our tests in pretty much at all areas, but some challenges remain. Still, image generally show a very good exposure. The image is very sharp, details, and less noise that makes the photo taken not blurry. Thanks to Apple's new functions that use machine learning and image taking, the new iPhone is noticeably improved for detail and texture. It renders fine details such as freckles, hair on pets, and distant foliage very well, making the photo a great option for landscape and portrait photography alike.
So, don't wait. Just dial the number below and make a purchase of iPhone 11 Pro Max with Go Shop. Who's afraid of the dark? I mean, everyone is having a problem with taking a good picture in low light situations. But with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, everyone can enjoy taking a good picture in low light environment. The new Mate uses intelligent software and A13 Bionic to discover low-light shots never before possible on iPhone.
As you can see, with chipset A13 Bionic, low light is no longer a problem for you to take a picture in dark place. Moreover, the noise in image are no longer as bad as the other phone models camera. Now, don't forget to dial the number below to make a purchase of iPhone 11 Pro Max with Go Shop.
Sometimes, I'm always had people complain about smartphones that are expensive but do not satisfy their taste in terms of device system smoothness. Do you know iPhone chipset is the best chipset compared to other smartphone chipset?
It is because A13 Bionic have the highest performance of machine learning, with 8 core neural engines capable of producing 1 trillion counts per second. Means that iPhone 11 Pro Max have 5-hour longer battery life better than the previous iPhone model. Furthermore, machine learning capabilities on these chips, according to Apple, will be greatly utilized by the camera on the iPhone 11, which is to process photo taken, and A13 Bionic also is much more powerful and efficient compared to the chipsets used by other Android devices. According to Muaz from Wisemai, he said with chipset A13 Bionic, the guaranteed performance will not drop within 5 and 6 years for light user.
Moreover, the performance of the phone system will be smoother and faster, and the problem of the lagging is no longer on the device. These are for some of the solutions that can be given to the problem of individuals that having a problem choosing a device from processor aspect.
Given the solution that our product can offer, we present to you the truth behind the talks. Here's footage of a familiar mobile review expert channel on YouTube. On this video, you can really feast your thoughts on the absolutely ridiculous battery life of the smartphone. An average number of users conclude that iPhone 11 Pro Max stands tall above other brands, and they have showed a lifespan of 11 hours and 54 minutes per full charge cycle. This could be seen as rather a slight improvement from the previous model iPhone XX Max. Now, Fisley, as you can now throw your worries over and offer more productivity on a daily basis. Apart from that, not our product also include a bulky 18 watt adapter created of enhancing charging speed. You can charge your smartphone up to 40% in less than 30 minutes. Might as well save the hassle on waiting too long to reuse. Here comes the most interesting part you have yet to see. Our product offers you the future of cameras, not just one, but in a handful mix of 4. Imagine being on multiple occasions. This smartphone allows you to catch those wonderful moments in a lot of different ways. Introducing a wide-angle camera when you can adore your portrait and removes the subtle background. In case you need a wider shot, you can switch to ultra-wide angle. In some cases where you prefer detailed pictures, do not worry. The telephoto lens are up to the job. The front camera provides many features too, as it allows capturing video on a higher quality and takes low fees, a selfie at a slower speed. Another exclusive feature only available to iPhone users, the mind-blowing night mode. It allows you to take crisp pictures despite the low lighting environment and balance the light and dark aspects of an image. Now, the darkness is no longer a foe to photography. As an overall recap, I have presented to you the scope of our bargain today. That includes the common problem that most mobile users face when choosing a smartphone, the solution that our product offers, and a small visualization of our product.
We are acknowledge our customer. Your certification is our territory. For that, we are willing to call amazing offer. For your first collaboration with our product, we bring you a special promotion. For the first 50 participating customer, we are opening up early bird discount. Come grab and don't make someone's dust. Not only that, extra goods such as phone cases with fully color like black, pink, and cartoon design are waiting for you. Simple to say, it is a 2 birds with one stone. For more information, you can visit our official page on Instagram for future inquiries. The solution is there, right in front of us. It is up to us to fix ourselves. We can throw away our negative thinking and make a right decision. Think ahead, think different. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you will be enjoy with our product.